Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Lionheart back at you again with another NBA 2K19 video. If you like today's video you're about to see, definitely feel free to hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell so you know when I'm coming up with more. If you got any comments, suggestions, anything like that, those are all much appreciated as well. Drop those down below in my comment section. And once again, it's your boy Lionheart from Lionheart Gaming. Enjoy the video, and I'm out of here. Peace.
Bridges comes in for Levine, and Satoransky subbed in for Dunn. New Orleans also making some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Okafor, and it's Brown in for Drew Holiday. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Brown. Rudy Gay is out there with Davis. Then there's Burke, and it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. Here's Parker. No good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Fred Hoiberg.
Well, Kevin, the crucial aspect in his mind is making things tough for them inside. He said they're a physical team, and they bring a lot of intensity. If we don't respond when they push us, we'll just get bullied all game. You're going to get down in the paint tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Davis with the double team. To the paint. Bogdanovich wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They lead by 7. And going against Chicago, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
And Satoransky kicks to Parker. Looking for Satoransky, and he gets it there.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
Anthony, the pass to Davis. And he banks in the layup. And now it's an 11-point Pelican lead.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Out left to the wing. Parker with a clean look. Off target with his 3.
I'll tell you, the defense dodging a bullet right there. That's his shot.
Davis dishes to Brown. Back to Davis. Gay up top. New Orleans moving it around. Brown down low. Defended by Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Anthony kicks to Brown. Here's Gay. And too long on the shot.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Bridges. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Parker outside. Back to Satoransky. Parker outside. The 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And Davis gets it to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
The winners of 6 championship titles, the Chicago Bulls, all in the 1990s, and all with Jordan and Pippen.
Valentine's checked in for Bogdanovich. And then for New Orleans, Laverne comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Jordan Crawford is subbed in for Burke. Can they get it? Satoransky. Laverne grabs the miss. Well, the Bulls rebuilt their team a couple times, but then things would unravel.
Yeah, you had the Derrick Rose years. He won league MVP playing for the Bulls. Then you had Jimmy Butler. He gets traded. They continue to search for that championship formula once again.
Satoransky against Brown. Pelicans with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown the pass to Laverne. It's good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Bulls trail by 19. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Parker passes to Satoransky. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Satoransky's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Davis with it. He's picked up by Parker. Brown against Satoransky. And it's Brown missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And Satoransky kicks to Parker. Over Gay. Parker's shot is off.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Brown dishes to Davis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And as we see Anthony Davis step into what could be the best years of his career, Smitty, who does he remind you of?
You know, a lot like Kevin Garnett in his prime. The way he can impact both sides of the floor. He's KG with a three-point shot, and he also has a little bit of Hakeem Olajuwon in him.
52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Brown against Satoransky. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. It's Parker with the drive. That one good for 2.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
Markkanen kicks to Valentine. Inside. And there's Bridges on the assist by Valentine.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. New Orleans on top, up by 16. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Fun to watch. They give you no time to set up on defense, and we see that reflected in the score.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Chicago right now, Parker and Markkanen in the undersized front court. Bridges out there with Satoransky, and it's Valentine in at the 3 spot.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
With the teardrop, the shot by Satoransky, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
2 points, that one goes.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The pass to Markkanen. And Brown over to help. Here's Satoransky. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Satoransky's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And that one, good.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Hard to maintain your discipline, but obviously this was the game plan coming in, and they're carrying it out.
They get a hand on it. And Insanity picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Felicio's checked in for Markkanen. Zach LaVine comes in for Bridges. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Satoransky. Dunn against Brown. Now here's Parker. Not a lot of room. Can't hit that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Brown the pass to Hill. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Pelicans lead by 20.
And we've seen plenty of those lapses today. I thought eventually they buckle down on D, but they may be just doing just the opposite.
And done with the slam.
Chris Dunn can create off the dribble and has an excellent first step.
And so Crawford will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. New Orleans making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Here's Dunn. 6 points for him. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Markkanen, he's checked in for Felicio. Bogdanovich comes in for Valentine. Bridges, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Satoransky's subbed in for Chris Dunn. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
You see he's feeling it now. Shot looks much more in sync this quarter.
For New Orleans, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Last season marked a change, Smitty, as we know, in the number of timeouts a team can get, as well as the length of those timeouts. You think it's helped speed the game along a little bit, made it more efficient?
Yeah, I think it has. I love it that the coaching staffs are limited to 2 timeouts during the last 3 minutes. I love that it's sped up the game. I think next for us is start to look at how much time is spent on referees looking at the replay of plays. I think that's the next step for the NBA to kind of speed up the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
You like the aggressiveness, pushing all the right buttons. He has this team rolling.
Pass to Parker. Offensive rebound. Bridges kicks to Parker and hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Parker's got 7 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Brown down low. Satoransky covering. Brown, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bulls trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Parker surveying the floor. Back to Satoransky. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Soft interior defense. You know he's going to be aggressive.
The 3 from Anthony. It's all in by the Bulls. Parker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires the 3. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Gay. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Satoransky, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis. The Bulls have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Brown the pass to Burke. New Orleans moving the ball around. Anthony kicks to Brown. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Brown. Brown's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Pass to Bogdanovich. At the elbow, it's Markkanen. Tries from 10. And Davis pulls it down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Brown kicks to Davis. Back to Brown. Shoots over Satoransky. That one wide left.
And that can't happen. Missing the wide open chip shot.
And stolen by Burke. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
And he throws it right out of bounds. Careless mistake.
Bulls trail by 16. Here's Satoransky. 9 points in the game so far. Parker inside. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Tyson. How have you controlled the tempo in the game in the first half?
I think the way we came out defensively, we locked into their sets. We're taking them out of what they want to accomplish. Because of that, we're able to make some shots on the other end.
Tyson, thanks. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So for the Bulls, Parker's checked in for Felicio. Denzel Valentine comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Bridges in for Chris Dunn. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Laverne, Brown out there with Jordan Crawford. Then there's Solomon Hill, and it's Chandler in at the pivot, manning the middle.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The shot's good. Brown making the play. Chandler's got his second basket of the game.
Dropping dimes all night. He's been completely locked in.
Unselfish basketball. That'll make you very popular amongst your teammates.
Levine against Brown. The Bulls keep it alive. Markkanen, good.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
New Orleans leading by 21. Brown kicks to Chandler. Back to Brown. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Brown's got 9 points.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Valentine dishes to Parker. Levine against Brown. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Drops in the tray. 16 points for him.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
And Lauri Markkanen out of Finland, an extremely high skill level to his game. Smitty, is he a finished product?
Not at all. With his passion for the game, he's only going to get better and better. Some 7-footers don't have that drive. He does, Kevin.
And the jam by Levine.
So smooth in the air. It's like Zach LaVine floats up, then drops the hammer.
And so Crawford will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Chandler, the pass to Brown. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
On the wing, Levine lets it go with a 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
Yeah, that's a great shot. 3rd 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Brown kicks to Chandler. Wants to get it to Brown and does. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Levine. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
And the basket by Hill. Bridges with it. To the inside. Levine. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And you like to see this from Levine, attacking in the paint with confidence.
Brown the pass to Chandler, and Chandler throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And Levine, here we go. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will. yet they still find themselves behind.
Saransky's checked in for the Bulls. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Pelicans. Burke comes in for Jordan Crawford. And Laverne kicks to Gay. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Back to Brown. Parker with the steal. Now Bridges. Pass to Satoransky. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And that's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, a defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Some guys, they just know how to get away with it, and some don't.
And Brown over to help. Feeds it to Bridges. To the paint. Satoransky gets the bucket. Satoransky's got 4 this quarter.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And it's Brown missing. Bulls trail by 14. Levine wide open. And the 3 off target. New Orleans has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Levine against Brown. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Parker and the dunk by Parker.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Brown kicks to Chandler. It's Gay on the way. Brown against Levine. Back to Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from 18. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Gay's got 10.
High percentage look for mid-range. Rudy quick into the air and accurate from that distance.
Gay comes over with a double team. It's stolen by Brown. And Brown throws it down.
I like the extra pass. We know Rudy's a shooter first, but he also understands what this offense requires.
To the inside. Here's Satoransky, and he goes in for the dunk.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Sometimes you want to send a message, and a message was sent. What a dunk.
Shot's good by Laverne. He's got 8.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Parker, right side. And he drops it in from the low post. Parker's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. New Orleans leading by 14. We've got Bogdanovich. Bridges out there with Thomas Satoransky. Then there's Parker, and it's Felicio in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Satoransky with it. Now Anthony defending. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound, and the dunk by Parker.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Davis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 20 points for Davis.
The numbers speak loud and clear. 80 not letting up. playing with great pride.
Parker outside. Brown against Satoransky. Back to Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Davis. And there's the pass to Bridges. To the inside. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Dunn is checked in for Chicago. And the Pelicans also making a change. Holiday's checked in. Dunn outside. Here's Bogdanovich. And the Bulls with another miss.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And that one's good. Burke.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Bulls trail by 12. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Dunn. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Okafor dishes to Brown. Burke the pass to Brown.
Down, Melo.
Makes it off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
And a high percentage look there, and he takes full advantage. Bumps up the lead.
Yeah, the lead now is double digits. Some tricky matchups out there. Not a lot of solutions.
Here's Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Zach LaVine, he has the mentality of a go-to scorer. He's got the confidence to take and make tough contested shots.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Pelicans. And Steve, Zach LaVine, no lack of confidence, great range on his shot. What's the next step, you think, in the maturation of his game?
Without question, it's at the defensive end. A slender build, but has the tools to be a quality defender. It's about focus and the desire to be a two-way player.
And here's Anthony for 3. It's good from long range.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Dunn looking over the floor. And that's collected by Gay. Gay's got 6 rebounds here tonight and finished off by Brown.
And when you're on the road, this is how you silence the crowd. Tremendous all-around play.
It's led to a big lead. Credit the leadership on this team. They've kept everyone focused on what matters.
Here's Felicio, covered by Okafor. And that one is good. 12 points for Chris Dunn.
One of the stronger point guards we have. Chris Dunn often does his best work in the paint.
And stolen by Dunn. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got 15 points here in the second half. Pelicans leading by 14. Burke finds Anthony. Now Brown. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Gay passes to Brown. Here's Anthony. Misses the wing J.
And that was an easy one there. Just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself. You look at Lauri Markkanen, he's a 7-foot fluid basketball player. Most European players not known for their athleticism, but his mobility is pretty good for a player his size.
And Markkanen, still young, he'll look to add strength as his career continues.
And if he does, Kevin, his future is probably at the center position. It's not about bulk. You got to be strong to weather that physicality inside.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 14.
And this game has been a showcase for his exceptional court vision. All night long, he's been seeing plays develop way before anyone else and never missed a chance to find the open man. It's been teamwork and ball movement at its finest.
These fans have been stunned by his performance. Of all the players they thought might do the most damage against him tonight, his name was not high on that list. Levine feeling it out a bit. Count that bucket. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Pelicans.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for insanity.
When we look back and we think about key takeaways from tonight's game, his leadership really stands out, controlling the pace, keeping everyone involved, and he made this offense sing.
Wants to get it to Gay, and does. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
They better have some extra goodies on that plane, because after this blowout, they deserve to be rewarded.
One shot.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 17. Outside Levine. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And welcome back to the studio here on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in a moment to speak with our postgame guest who's standing by on headset near the locker rooms.
Hey, Shaq here. As a team, you controlled the pace tonight, seized the advantage, never really let them back in it. What was your collective mindset while trying to protect that lead?
Well, we wanted to make sure we kept our work rate really high, you know. We didn't allow ourselves to feel comfortable. Closing out games in the NBA, man, it's never easy. As soon as you take your foot off the pedal, that lead disappears. So credit to our guys for staying focused and not letting that happen.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got the entire new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We will see you again soon.